for like, I'm back. So what we were talking about, this Vidaria Prime, so much easier to just speak in a live stream than, having to type in this bloody chat. Because I don't have a keyboard set up. So Vidaria Prime is an awkward one to use because it's okay, it just feels like you want so much more from it. Quote Daniel Larson, something more.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
So the damage we're doing here is not bad, but we've got armor strip obviously, and we've got the lightning procs. 25 million is nothing to scoff at. Now I do like that this sniper can be shot without having to zoom in. I do like that about it. So, it can hit pretty hard. 20 million, but then again, the corrosive, we're losing the electric. So what I wish the sniper could do would be that it could fire the corrosive magnetic rounds, but then when it discharged from the sky, I wish it was electric. And that would be the way to make this gun better. I've dropped a crit chance mod to fit in toxin crit chance here. 96 rolls and it's still shit. Yeah, completely. Quite handy, to be honest, that mod. But I would probably drop this and put something else in to really maximise it. We could put slash in, I suppose, or maybe, I don't know, maybe more. We could maybe put heat in, but we're not going to proc heat a lot because look at this weighting here of the status. It's 46% and 9%. So there's really nothing else that really good we could stick in here. But bar really crit chance 167 is quite a lot, but then we lose a lot of fire rate. Slash is pretty good, I suppose. It's an extra dot. Magnetic was good to get through the overguard. Elementless won't apply because we're just doing corrosive. So something like this would be the way I do it. But I've always said that if you're going to reuse snipers, the best frame for it's Vauban, because why? Well, because you can get easy headshots, and then you can turn the sniper in an AoE weapon. Because you can do that, and then everybody else will die. So that's the only way why I like snipers is to play it with Vauban, because then you can just wipe everybody out, because you just picture that guy there, and then you can easily do it. And then to get your headshots off, you've got these people lifted up, which makes it a bit easier. But Vidaria is a difficult gun to like, really, because for that reason. And obviously, if these guys don't have overguard, you're going to get a lot easier time lifting them up to pick them off like that, because you can then just use Vauban's 4, and then snipers become very good on Vauban because of that reason. But apart from that, I never really try and use snipers for that reason, basically. But they don't really feel that good. The Perigale's the same, it's really strong, but unless you're having it in a very specific setup, it just doesn't feel that great. Now, when it came to Banshee, I'm not that well versed in how to play Banshee, but I know that she can take this and ensure that the electric headshots on her weak points, I think. So if we put this in here, and then, I don't know, let's give her some fire rate if we don't have the arcane in place already. And something like this, she should be pretty strong with something like this. What's she got here? She's going to have the arcane slot, so we'll give her more fire rate. Aegis punchy setup. This is a bizarre one. We've got, well, more energy, and we've got regenerate shields with blast damage because her. Oh, we've got pool. Why have we got pool in here? I don't know. Oh, that was because I was playing around with the Obex. I remember now. So where is it? Where's the Obex? That's what I was doing. I was putting this on Banshee. Where is it? Savage Silence. Yeah, finisher damage, increased resonance. So this was meant to be to buff the Obex. That's why I had this set up. Because I thought Banshee could maybe buff the Obex quite well. So, if we pulled these, we got sonars off, and then cover these people in sonars, or silence in the go. Then pulled people in like this, then we could finisher them. Get decent finisher damage on this. That was my intention. We'll play Banshee like that. Then get 29 million finisher damage. So, ludicrous levels of damage. You can kill everything in the game with that. Especially if you're getting that off. And then, you just pull them in and finisher them all like that. Nice and easy. 62 million. So that was the way I was going to play Banshee. But what you're saying about if they're not god rolls, you're right. That's the best way to find a Riven, I think. Replace your Serration if it's going to be a multiplicative gun, and then get some sort of element you want in to free up 2 mod slots, and hope for crit damage, and then you've got a free vital sense as well. So it's pretty strong, that. Let's go back to talking about the Vidaria. As long as we can proc headshots with this electric, the Vidaria should do not bad.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think I'm lacking viral, why this isn't coming together the way it should be. But I've seen this do a lot of damage when you get it working right. Like I says, I don't know too much about Banshee, so I feel kind of stupid to try to give anybody tips on how to run Banshee. So now I've got some vital, maybe that'll help it a bit. Doesn't appear to be looking too good though right now, probably because we need nourish. But we try and get a lot of these on them and then get the headshots off. 2 million, then we've done that again. So we're getting crazy electric dots there. And if we unpause them, how we're going to get on survival wise, probably not that good. We can turn off that. And we've got survive though with this probably. Not doing too bad. Still, we would have been better with having some sort of vital nourish. Yeah, the damage wasn't that good that we died really.